You got questions for me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. You've had that deep dive root cause session.
Yep.
What were your thoughts before the session, and what did you discover afterwards? So if somebody was to say, why should I do that?
Why should I do what? Why should I?
Why would you go through that process? What was the biggest insight that you gained through that few hours that we worked together?
Few hours, I remember it as nearly half a day. A few hours went like that, didn't they? They flew. I think what I certainly remember was that there was a lot of I gave a lot of importance to things that really were not important at all, and I didn't really see that. You kind of, it's a continuous. It plays around, doesn't it, continuously? Certainly, if you give it some thought of, you know, the same issues back when you're 7, when you're 13, when you get married, you know, all these, the same kind of maybe words that were said to you when you're a young person that still affect you now as an adult, you know. And so I remember feeling like, who is this person? How dare that person, family member, you know, affect me still, or that I'm allowing that person. She probably wouldn't even remember.
What happened though?
I felt that it wasn't important. Like it shrunk. I felt like it shrunk.
Did you not release something?
Yeah, I released it. I released the importance that I gave to it.
There's a phrase by a guy called Henry Maudsley, which is, the sorrow that cannot express itself in tears causes other organs to weep.
No, really?
And so if you think about all those stories are true, you might have come across them before, but notice how you released a feeling that you'd associated with that. And notice that your mind and your body were trying to help you, and as soon as you'd realised you now have the wisdom of an adult and you're no longer that child, those two come together. And what do we want more? To have the wisdom of as an adult with the freedom of a child.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what actually happened was you lifted that feeling that you'd attached to that, and it wasn't that it wasn't relevant, it wasn't that it wasn't true, it wasn't impacted you, but what you did is you turned that adversity into an opportunity, because you told the mind that, well, I'm not 4 anymore. You see, the mind has no mass, so it doesn't experience time. Einstein's theory of general relativity. So what that means is that the subconscious mind only knows the present. Depression, going to the past, bringing it into the present. Anxiety, going into the past, forecasting it into the future, bringing it into the present. There's only now. And so in that moment, if we can make the mind feel safe by allowing it to release that feeling that it believes has been trying to help you, then everything changes.
Yeah, and it did. It did.